Hello, welcome to Camera Confidence Boosts. I'm Caroline Prisabella, founder of Camera Confidence. So at Camera Confidence, we help job hunters to harness hope, gain camera confidence, ace their video interviews, and get that job. So today in this confidence boost, I'm going to be speaking to you about never giving up. Now, if you are a job hunter that has been looking for work for a short amount of time, or if you're somebody who has been looking for work for a long period of time, there are times in the season of being a job hunter that we do really want to give up. When I was a job hunter, I had seasons of hopelessness, feeling so down, feeling like I had done everything that I could do to get a job. There was a period once when I'd applied for hundreds of jobs and I'd had maybe 8 interviews, but I still kept on not being able to get a job. And I tell you, I know what it's like. I know how overwhelming it can feel. I know how it can feel when you've got bills piling up over your head, when you can't pay your rent, when you're wondering how you're even going to feed your child. It's a horrible place to be. And you really can walk through that place of being hopeless and just thinking, why keep going? What is the point? But I want to encourage you today. There is a point. You have a future ahead of you. This is just a season, and all seasons change. And during this time, there are some things that you can do to help you keep moving forward. You see, every little movement forward is progression. Even if it's not a whole step, just take a shuffle forward. One little thing. What is one thing you can do today? If you are feeling so overwhelmed, what is one little thing you can do? Maybe it's look through different types of jobs. Maybe look at where you can use your transferable skills. Now, as I said, every little progression is moving forward. There were some days that I felt like literally like I was dragging myself through the mud and like barely able to push forward. But even in that place, one little bit of progress it's still progress. You know, there's people that if you Google, you Google people that never quit, that never gave up. And there's some incredible examples of people. An example is Oprah Winfrey. You've probably heard before, you know, she was told that she wasn't great for television, but she saw her dream on the inside of her. Colonel Sanders, he's another one, took his Kentucky Fried Chicken around to multiple, I think it was hundreds of places before he actually managed to sell the recipe. Jay-Z, the rapper, he's another one. Apparently, he was rejected multiple times before he ever got a deal. J.K. Rowling is another person. She was rejected, I think, 30 times. Her manuscripts for Harry Potter were rejected 30 times. And you think, what if she gave up when she was on time 29? She would have missed out on the incredible future that she had ahead of her. Now, this is the same for you. You have a future. You have a future ahead of you. This season will change. Now, one of the things I did when because I tell you, when I started this business, there were so many times during my journey of building this business that I wanted to quit. And I do not exaggerate if I say 50 times easily over the period of a year or so when I was developing this business. I wanted to quit because there was nothing in the natural that, other than I saw it in my inner being. I saw the people that I wanted to help. I saw you. I saw the job hunters. And so what I would do is and if you looked at my wall, I have, and I've had this for a long time, I've done this for a long time, is I put up reminders on my wall. So for, I literally have had do not quit, Caroline, because of the people you are going to help. Do not quit because of your daughter. Your daughter needs you to keep going. This is what I've had on my wall. And if you looked, I actually still have it on my wall if I turn this around. So write to yourself. If you write yourself a note and think of the people that you want to help. Now, it could just be you. It could be your children. If you don't have children, are there people in your future? There are people in your future that you will be helping and that you will help change their lives. So if there's no other motivation for you to keep going and not quitting, put on a piece of paper on your wall, do not quit because of the people I'm going to help. So that, and not just put it on your wall, don't just look at it, read it out over yourself and make a quality decision to not quit. Do not quit. This season will change, and there is an amazing time ahead of you. And it's just the process of walking through. And one of the things that I've had to do as well is sometimes you have to cut off the emotions, because there are times there are times I do not feel like doing business work. Or when I was applying for jobs, there were times that I absolutely did not want to apply for a job. There was one job that I had an interview that I was standing at the bottom of the elevator thinking, what is the point? What am I doing? And I almost didn't go up. And you know what? That was the job that I got. I got that job. Imagine if I'd turned around, and that was an excellent job. And actually that job has connected me with connections for my business now. So you never know what is ahead in your future. So I encourage you today, do not quit. Take one little step forward today. One thing. Look at a different type of job. Look where your skills can be used that are transferable. Apply for that application. Just do it. And don't think on your feelings. Don't think, I don't feel like doing this, because our feelings lie to us. Our feelings do not always tell us the truth. Yes, sometimes, when we feel scared when there is fear, say a legitimate fear, not something that's a fear that we're just making up in our own head, when there is some danger, yes, go with your feelings. There's a gut feeling sometimes that you have that you need to go with. However, if you are having the feelings of, I don't feel like doing this, I really don't feel like applying for another job, I've had enough of applying for jobs, don't listen to those feelings. Okay? We have to be disciplined with our feelings. Now, again, with our thoughts. One of the things that can help push you through and help you not quit is, on a daily basis, think through, just do a thought inventory. So take note. What thoughts am I thinking? Are they negative? Are they positive? Now, if I'm dwelling on negative thoughts, what is the opposite? Positive. So if I am thinking, I'm never going to get this job, what's the use of applying? I'm not going to get a job. Well, the opposite thought for that is, I am going to get a job and it is worth me applying. So now this is something that you can only do. You can do this. I cannot do it for you. Your friends cannot do this for you. Your children or partner cannot do this for you. You have to choose your thoughts and you have to take authority over your feelings. So I encourage you today, you have a hope, you have a future that is actually brilliant. Just keep going. Do not quit. And if you don't, you will let your brilliance shine.